for joining me today to learn more about the state of Arizona's Tuition Waiver Program. My name is Jessica Roza, and I am a Program Administrator for the Arizona Department of Veterans Services. During this presentation, we will cover the Tuition Waiver Program, including its background, eligibility criteria, eligible schools, eligible expenses, required documentation, and the application process. Let's discuss the background of the tuition waiver. The Tuition Waiver Program was established by the state legislature to provide eligible students with tuition-free education at any public university or community college. The tuition waiver is often referred to as the Purple Heart Waiver. However, not every applicant is required to have been awarded a Purple Heart. The tuition waiver is a scholarship program that covers up to 144 credit hours toward a bachelor's degree from an eligible school. It does not cover other expenses like books, housing, or parking fees. Students are encouraged to apply for federal student aid and explore other financial aid options to help cover non-tuition expenses. There are 4 different categories in which an applicant can be eligible for the tuition waiver program. The first one is dependent eligibility. A dependent spouse or child under the age of 30 will be eligible for a tuition waiver if their sponsor meets the following criteria. The service member must have been an Arizona National Guard member or a member of the United States Armed Forces who was a resident of the state of Arizona or stationed in Arizona. In addition, the service member must have been killed in the line of duty or died from injuries suffered in the line of duty or while traveling to or from duty. As you can see, there is no Purple Heart citation required under this eligibility category. The next eligibility criteria we will cover is for members of the Arizona National Guard. An Arizona National Guard service member will be eligible for the tuition waiver if they were medically discharged due to an injury or disability suffered while serving under Title X orders, or during weekend training, or during annual training, or while serving in response to a state of emergency declared by the governor. As you can see, a Purple Heart citation is also not required under this eligibility category. However, any currently serving Arizona National Guard service members who have received a Purple Heart citation on or after September 11, 2001 are also eligible to receive a tuition waiver. Let's discuss eligibility for veterans. To qualify for the tuition waiver program, a veteran must have a Purple Heart citation and be a resident of the state of Arizona or was stationed in Arizona at the time of the injury that resulted in the Purple Heart citation and have a VA disability rating of 50% or more. If you are a veteran that meets the criteria but your rating is below 50%, please make an appointment with one of our veteran benefits counselors by calling 602-535-1215 so they can help review your records and submit additional claims for a potential rating increase at no cost to you. As previously mentioned, the Tuition Waiver Program provides eligible students with tuition-free education at any public state university or community college. The tuition waiver applicant must apply to their school of choice, meet the regular admission requirements, and be accepted for enrollment. Additionally, applicants awarded the tuition waiver must maintain a record of satisfactory academic progress to continue to use the benefit. The tuition waiver application is available for download from our website, and applications are accepted on an ongoing basis throughout the year. Completed forms can be emailed to benefits@azvs.gov or sent via mail to Tuition Waiver Program, Arizona Department of Veterans Services, 3839 North 3rd Street, Suite 200, Phoenix, Arizona, 85012. The top of the application simply requires your contact information and the school you would like to attend. The second half outlines the required documentation, which we will go over in more detail next. The documentation required to verify and process your application depends on your eligibility status. If you meet the veteran eligibility, then we are required to verify the first 4 line items, which are a DD-214 covering the time the Purple Heart was received, a copy of the Purple Heart citation, verification of assignment to an Arizona unit or Arizona residency at the time of the Purple Heart, and verification of the 50% disability by the Department of Veterans Affairs. If you meet the surviving dependent eligibility, then you will check spouse or dependent and provide a casualty report, marriage certificate, birth certificate or adoption records, proving relationship with the deceased, and the service member's death certificate or statement of killed in line of duty. If you are a current Arizona National Guard service member, you will need to provide verification of current service and a copy of the Purple Heart citation dated after September 11, 2001. If you are a former National Guard member, you will need to provide your medical discharge documents and line of duty statement for the injury or disability that occurred while on Title X orders, in weekend training status, in annual training status, or in response to a state of emergency declared by the governor. Once the applicant submits the documentation, ADVS will review the application and supporting documentation. If there are any missing documents required for eligibility verification, we can assist with obtaining them. After reviewing the application and documentation, ADVS will make an eligibility determination and notify the applicant. Approved applications will be sent to either the Arizona Board of Regents or directly to the school, depending on which school the student wants to attend. The school will then apply the tuition waiver to the student's financial account. Let's go over some frequently asked questions. Does the student need to reapply for the tuition waiver every semester? No, the school will have to have their approval on file, so applicants do not have to reapply for the tuition waiver every semester. Can the tuition waiver be used for a previous semester's tuition or repayment of student loans? No, the tuition waiver cannot be applied retroactively or to existing student loans. If the student has already completed an undergraduate degree, can they use the tuition waiver toward a graduate degree? No, the statute for the tuition waiver limits this program to students in pursuit of a bachelor's degree only. Can an eligible veteran transfer their eligibility to their spouse or child? No, tuition waiver eligibility cannot be transferred. Dependents are only eligible if the service member was killed in the line of duty. Can my dependent or myself use the tuition waiver if I live out of state and qualify for that state's tuition program, but want to go to a school in Arizona? Each state has their own eligibility criteria for state benefits, including tuition waivers for service members, veterans, and dependents. To use Arizona's tuition waiver program, an applicant must meet Arizona's eligibility requirements. For example, a California benefit cannot be applied at an Arizona public university. Thank you for your interest in learning about the tuition waiver program. If you are eligible and are interested in applying for the benefit, please email benefits@azvs.gov or call 602-255-3373.